Hi. Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
Funny seeing you here. Hey, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Chuckles,
I'm Pyra.
and we're going to talk to you about Ocarina of Time Randomizer.
Woo.
For
Yeah,
about 2 hours, 20 minutes, I think. That's my estimate.
That's a pretty good estimate given these settings, I think. Yeah, so this is the first matchup out of Group B with Koari versus Exodus.
Who else is in this group?
Me and Seisei, who I
Yo.
blanked on for half a second.
That's a pretty difficult group.
It is a tough group. I think.
So I do feel sorry for you, but I did beat Exodus at SGL in person, and I almost beat Seisei by 30 seconds. So
Wow, that's super interesting. Enough about you. Let's talk about the group.
It didn't take 90 seconds for this to be all about me. So, whoa, look at that screen transition. Let's go.
I think it's fairly fair to say that EXO and Seisei are probably the two favorites out of this group. But I think kind of any given day, Koari and I can find one. So I do think this is an interesting match.
Yeah, you were Koari's co-op partner, multi-world partner at some point as well.
Yeah, I think like the first season of Multi-World that we did, we were partners, and then we did co-op a year or two also. So
you know quite a bit about Koari's kind of game. Like, what is he kind of like as a runner?
Yeah, he's pretty consistent. I think he plays pretty safe. I think he's gotten, significantly better over the past few years. His execution's solid. I think he knows logic pretty well. He's just kind of an all-around good runner. I don't necessarily know if he has like a very obvious strength or a very obvious weakness. So
I remember watching a Koari match one time. I might have been like Challenge Cup or something, and I was actually really surprised at how like his micro execution kind of things was. Like his ability to like nail out tricks and stuff like that was kind of surprising actually for a runner that is like kind of like me, just like around the bubble quite a lot. Like his name is always kind of just missing like the top 32, top 64 kind of tournaments, it seems.
Yeah, and I know EXO is just an all-around very, very good runner. I think I forget exactly how far into the top 32 he went this season, but I know he was a top 32 qual. I think he made a pretty decent run in the main tournament.
Yeah, well, he made fire hour entry, so he's been like feeding on that energy since making that and bringing that to the user community. So Jabu Fire Shadow, Dodongo Spirit is our required 5 dungeons today.
Yeah. Good grab. Valley Foolish, Market Foolish, OGC, and I think the first one was Deku.
Deku Tree, yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing crazy. I think the Market Baron is like the nicest early hint that you get there. I'm always like nervous when you get like a lot of Sphere Zero checks hinted foolish, like a Lost Woods or like something kind of more major. Just like really.
I actually really hate Lost Woods foolish, like because it kills your child one. Like it just like oh, now where do I go? Oh, I've got the Malon song. I might as well just be done.
There was a seed where like Graveyard was foolish, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my life now. Like, what's my opener?
Yeah, that was. I think that was the race I was on Restream for, and it was like because you know it's Serenade, and it's kind of like that's fine, isn't it? Like I'll go and get that. Like it's an okay song, but yeah, it kind of just confuses you. It's like okay, well I'm not doing like Dampe. All right, fine.
Yeah. So just as a reminder, what these settings are, the Ganon Bridge spawns with all 3 stone medallions, or stones, not medallions. And the Ganon's boss key is on the Lax item check behind the Spirit and Shadow medallion, this seed. So those are...
Wasteland is a strength, so that has an item.
That's an interesting early hint.
that kind of check sucks. Like, I always feel like when you're in a bit of a casino kind of mode, I always feel like that check is just like there, just like looking over you for the entire time.
Yeah. And we have a magic scroll here in the windmill. This jump is either incredibly easy or it's unbelievably dumb. It's like a first time or a seventh time for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you just get like the bad cycle of it turning, and then it's just like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
What was the song? Hisarias?
Hisarias.
Bit of an I think.
Yeah, and early Sarias always makes me annoyed because now I'm like, do I want to go all the way out to SFM?
Yeah, the logic is just there for you to get the SFM song, and it's a pretty long trek from Kakariko Village.
2030 down. Easy low skull count seed. I don't know if
do you actually like want Koari? Like, Koari's the underdog here, so what kind of seed would Koari want?
That's a great question. I don't know. I never know the answer to that. I would assume... Just knowing how solid EXO is as a runner, I think anything that, like, puts more in, like an AD seed, I think just tends to always favor the favored person. I think, like, anytime you want, like, an underdog win, you kind of want a seed that's, like, open and there's decision-making to be had. Anything that's, like, on rails or just a heavy execution, like AD seed, tends to favor just people who are a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see like Koari's execution in this race compared to somebody who's considered one of the best executors in the game.
Yes. I already like the kind of like micro route that Koari does. I'm also like kind of a freak when it comes to Cat Graveyard. Like, I tend to do it backwards, which I think just gives you a little bit more flexibility. It is a little bit slower overall, because you're duplicating a little bit of movement, but in a seed like this, where you get a bomb bag off of Dampe Digging, or not Dampe Digging, sorry, Dampe Race, he's going back into CAC anyway, and he'll actually finish closer to DC, which is a required dungeon and also a very dense dungeon. So I think finding this bomb bag is going to pay off like a little bit, just because he's on his way over to that direction anyway to go clear DC.
I think if you're deciding that you're going to go up the mountain to do the 2 checks in DMT, I feel like this route is better. But I would do it. What I normally do is just go to Graveyard like first and like end on Man on Roof if you're going to do that kind of route.
Yeah, he did do it like kind of weird. I tend to do the same thing. Like the first thing I check in CAC is the Skull House, and then I go to what's her face, the Cuckoo chick.
Yeah, Angie, who's not actually Angie. That's her MM name. She is just the Cuckoo Lady in Ocarina of Time.
The more you know. Knowledge is power.
But, that's the worthless piece of lore that you're ever going to have, but that's fine.
Yeah, so I do like Anju into Graveyard, and then come out of Graveyard to do Windmill, open Man on Roof.
Okay, but when you do that, you don't do the Windmill first before going to Graveyard?
No.
Okay, so you risk like not having ZL and Sun Song in that moment.
Yeah, which is like fine, I think, but I think it just gives you flexibility with like where you want to continue your route. If you want to go upriver, if you want to go up like DMT, it just gives you a little bit more flexibility on like finishing your route. Like there's seeds where you get a bottle and a hover boots and CAC, and you finish on Man on Roof, and you're like, I'm gonna go rush ice and win a qual. That's great.
Well, okay, so it took you 6 minutes, 36 seconds to talk about yourself. So that's the difference between us.
No, it was so much earlier. I'm in this group. I mentioned myself like.
Oh, that is but I gave that to you. I asked you about it. So that was responding. That was just you actively bigging yourself up. So. you have to run around a lot to get on Mana Roof, where you do like the windmill and then you do the jump up to the ledge to do rear grotto. So you have to go through like the potion shop, and yeah, Pyro is right in that it is just like it is actively slower, but you guarantee doing the DMT above DMT, which I've seen seeds and people like orphan this location, and it's something that people want. It's a hook shot, so worthwhile today.
I thought it was a quiver at first, but yeah, the seeds throwing some items at us pretty early. This is starting off pretty strong. Bomb bag, hook shot, bow, magic. Actually, yeah, we're already like not crazy far away from the strength on Wasteland also.
True. Yeah, a lot of like some nice adult items. The bomb bag basically opens up 50 checks, I swear, in this game. And the bow and hook shot combined is pretty powerful. But we're doing DC anyway, so that'll be what we see next.
Yeah. It's funny because you did ask what kind of seed would Koari want to win, and I said one that's like open with decision making, but also if this becomes a jet, the very, very small differences become much bigger. Which I know like we're super early to talk about a jet, and that was a fortress to Baronade hint.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, this everything that's kind of been put in front of the runners so far is kind of a walk in the park. Just get bomb bag, go up to DC, it's required. A bunch of items.
A great little peek from the column that I learned from Emo Soda, like probably 2 years ago or whatever. That's the only thing that Emo's ever taught me, and I hate it every time I do it because it's good.
I'm going to do a very micro criticism. I don't think that peak is worthwhile, because if you have you're
just going to throw it anyway.
Well, you can pull a bomb as you're jumping and just time it so it explodes over there anyway. So like you're kind of just. I feel like that peak is a loss of time when you could just kind of commit to it, and if it's nothing, you just walk away. You're blowing it up no matter what.
That's fair. Yeah, Emo, you suck.
I think like. There's a world in which the peak is useful if you're like relying on bomb chews or if you have to wait on a strength, but like
yeah, I think it's even more like pointless if you are looking for bomb chews, and it's like, well, if it's a small round check, you're going to be opening it because there are bomb chews. So.
Yeah. No, I'm saying if you have bomb chews, like you don't want to like you're not wasting the chew, so you do the check to not waste it.
Yeah.
And with like if you only have strength, you're probably pulling the bomb anyway, and then you have to wait like 8 seconds for it to blow up, so you may as well do the peak while you're waiting, because like you can save time if you do it quick. So
Diesel, the podcast recording is Sunday, and I'm a busy boy. I don't have time. I've got to play glitchless 100%.
I was going to say, you're complaining that you don't have time, but you are in the tournament. You're currently commentating another race. You're talking about recording a podcast.
When you go away for a few weeks with a load of people who are like into Ocarina of Time Randomizer, but you don't actually play the game, it gets you like, ooh, I could definitely play the game every single day again. That's fine. I can do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also, I definitely wouldn't have commentated today if I had lost my match versus Fabio.
So it's 11:20 in, and we're talking about you winning your matches again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 2-0. As was already pointed out by somebody in chat.
So it's not like you brought it up the first time. You just have to bring it up to remind everyone again.
Yeah. It's a bit like reminding everyone to listen to the podcast. You know,
the Gossip Stone podcast.
The Gossip Stone podcast. Yeah. We've got an episode. Well, it'll actually be a while because our editor's actually on vacation. But we're going to have Flea as a guest on the podcast this week.
Okay, that is a sick trick that I need to learn how to do. You can just pull that block like all the way, and somehow you don't fall into the hole.
Yeah, you have to like do like
Wow.
it's just pulling the edge of the
Yeah.
block, and you can just pull it all the
I don't know
way.
how uh, precise it is. Is it probably only like a couple pixels of that?
I've seen people do like a setup for it, so for
Yeah.
that I would say it's probably pretty precise. And also, if you just get hit by a keys, I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it does seem to save a decent amount of time. Like, Koari was a handful of seconds behind, and now it looks like he's only like 2
Yeah,
or 3.
fair.
So.
Why would you travel around with OOT people?
Look at this sync we got already. 13 minutes in, runners doing the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, good for Koari to keep in track. So
Yeah.
nice.
This is kind of our first big decision point of the seed. Like, you could save quit and go child. You could run up DMT to go into Goron City. I personally would probably push Goron City. It's a song and bolero check. You can go all the way through the Lost Woods. Like, it feels like it's a pretty good time to do all that stuff.
I think this decision is easy. I think if you can get the song, you go and get the song. If you can't get the song, you go back to child. And in this instance, they have the hook shot, so they can get the song. Yeah. So I think Exodus is doing what... I think the songs are so powerful in this game. Like, they make you zoom all over the map, or they unlock a billion checks.
I don't think there's necessarily a wrong decision here, because you could just pull Bolero in your child one.
Yeah, but what if this song is ZL, and it's like...
Yeah. That's why I'd say it would be really interesting to see, like, the statistics of, like, what songs are here.
Because this could be Minuet, Nocturne, Requiem, Storms, ZL. Like, all of those songs are, like, good in your child segment.
Yeah. You can say that all about the Lon Lon song, too, though. Like, maybe you just go get, you know, Minuet in child, and Storms is child SFM.
I love this, what Koari has just done. Tiger in the Woods as a bomb bag, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
He was in the bazaar as a save spawn, and I bet he thought he was in the market bazaar, but actually he was in the adult Kakiri bazaar.
Oh, this is actually... Yeah, this is another thing about Koari. Koari's is very much a do chickens whenever you can runner.
Do chickens, talk to Andrew when you haven't got all the chickens.
All the time during co-op when he would make me do chickens. See, it never pays off.
I bet it was like 7 chickens at that point.
Yeah, it probably was, I think. What's this that we're doing? I was assuming we were just going to run out to Lon Lon, but he's going up DMT as a child?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. This is it, being indecisive. I hate it.
Yeah.
I think you can save quit out of the back of the silo in Lon Lon Ranch and then go up the mountain.
Yeah, I think that was probably what he was thinking. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, well, you could theoretically do it either way, right? But I think save quitting out of Lon Lon makes more sense the first time. So, I'm wondering if he was afraid of time of day. But because he beat DC, he should be fine. Because it sets it to, like, afternoon.
Yeah, he'll be fine. You know what? I bet he even has time to, like, farm rupees and get there. Nocturne, yeah, Nocturne and Bolero, but because the save spawn's in CAC, it's not actually that great of a song.
I mean, it's needed.
Great analysis.
You need it. Yeah, it's only...
We'll do Shadow as child, it's fine.
Yeah.
Or big chest. Adult Bean is dead.
Not nearly as nice a hint, just because we have the hook shot already, but yeah, you don't want to do Adult Lake if you can... We do actually have Serenade, so like Adult Lake was already in play.
through the Nocturne, getting that scale as child is pretty good. None of our runners have gone to the river, and that gets you child access to there.
I mean, we have bombs already too.
Well, you know what I mean. It's you go through the
I don't know what you
bit.
mean.
Shut up.
I can only listen to your words. I'm not trying to interpret everything you say.
Oh, okay. Child. That's a weird dual hint, I find, but it's the child spirit section.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Bolero. He just
shut up.
So much movement time now.
Nope.
Holy crap.
Nobody saw that.
Wild. No, but this is what I like. The decision is equal, I think. Like, it's very hard to determine which one was technically like correct, probably.
I really hope Exodus wins the seed because of the scale and does something great with the scale, like goes into domain or something like that. And it's like, yeah, all right, amazing.
Yeah, I mean this path that Exo's on does give him a lot of hints. It's a lot of checks. It's a lot of stuff that you're probably doing anyway. Oh no. Okay, we're AD.
All right.
Cool.
Lock yourselves in. For those,
lock in, everyone.
For those who don't know, that was the song from Kakariko Village, or the Burning Village song, is ZL, and you need ZL to beat the Shadow Temple, and we need to beat the Shadow Temple, so we need to beat all of the dungeons.
All right, we already have a duplicated Baronade path. So
okay.
we're never getting a DC path. We already know that. So the Jabu could just be replacing the DC path we're never getting.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason we're never getting a DC path, for anyone who doesn't know, is hint logic. Basically, if something is required to get a stone dungeon, oh my god, wait, my brain's off. It's Friday. I've had a long week. My brain just shut off.
I'm just going to sit here and let you talk.
Okay.
Like, you just do it.
So, the bomb bag can never be hinted because it's required for Shadow. Yeah, for Shadow. So, Shadow takes priority, so you can't use the bomb bag path for DC because you require it for Shadow, basically. There you go. Easy.
So, Koari is a child again.
Yeah, that was a very
No, he's
short
an adult
child
again.
segment.
Sorry, he's an adult.
Yeah.
He was a child.
That was
now adult.
a very, very short child segment, which I don't hate. Anywhere else that he was going to go as child would have taken him a while to get there. Like, you can do the DMT run to get to SFM, but, like, that takes a while. If you try and run through Kokiri Woods, that takes a while. So yeah, this is...
So you think he's hoping he was going to pull out Minuet from that Bolero check and save him a load of time?
Maybe. Or even just, like, Vanilla Minuet from an adult segment, but...
Yeah, because Exodus is taking the time to get the SFM song as well, so...
But yeah. Yeah, it's just... You never want to run through SFM. It's slow. You want to, like, find Minuet, but... Like, doing it twice is definitively the worst. So...
Yeah. Is it that or climbing up the river as child multiple times to get into, like, Domain and Jabu?
Koari is time skipping? Oh my god, he nailed that. That was sick. So if you, like, pull your ocarina out, you can actually slow the timer down, because it doesn't immediately tick back down. It, like, takes time to show up again and start. So he gave himself a couple extra seconds to make the timer there. I would have just been a coward and I would have entered the grotto to reset my timer.
Definitely. Oh, the sun song and just the sun's... Okay, cool.
Yeah, we get the sun song and immediately are told that it's a dead check, which is great. Forest Temple dip from Exo here. I like it. You don't have Minuet. All you're looking for is a strength right now. There's no easy way to get
it's AD as well, so he has to do it.
Also true. Yeah, if we're able to pull a strength out of here, you just beat it. No fuss. One trip to this area, but... He did also pull the fire arrows, which, if we get Requiem, can give us the Haunted Wasteland strength out of logic, but we do now have everything that we need to actually acquire that check, except for access to it.
Yeah. Interesting. He also doesn't have a shield, so he's gonna have to... This is the best way to kill these Stalfos without a shield. It's just target and thrust. And it's just so easy. Look, they just keep doing this. It's fine. Look.
Yeah, you can get them into a rhythm where they just jump at you, and it's a really nice...
I know people go on about like shieldless Forest Temple, but the worst bit is shieldless Phantom Ganon. Like, that boss is painful without a shield.
In all honesty, like, the Poe fights are kind of annoying too. Like, I'd much rather catch the Poe fights than have jump slash them every time. But...
Agreed. They suck. So, what is this skimpy-looking girl that Koari is?
I believe it is the Dark Magician girl from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
I might be wrong about that, but I think Koari is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Enjoyer.
That's cool.
If anyone knows differently, yeah.
I think I watched like the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a wee lad.
Koari doing
you call it
bomb purchase.
I don't know. She just... I don't know. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Classed as like weeb?
Yeah, I was gonna mock you for it, but I actually also watched Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a child.
Yu-Gi-Oh's cool.
Cool is such a vague word sometimes.
It's subjective.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. It's a very wild card game for what I've heard. The anime itself was also pretty wild. So I just remember getting Shadow Realmed, and it's a fun meme to tell people that you're going to Shadow Realm them during a card game.
Yeah, it's cool.
I was not thinking about this, but we do actually have the magic for Furores. So dropping Furores in Forest, since we don't have Minuet as an easy way back. And this is going to be Exodus going child for the first time.
Yeah, pretty long adult segment, but at least you did a required dungeon, and you know it's AD, so pretty successful segment.
And again, as Koari makes his way through Lost Woods, we're going to probably even up, because Exo is almost definitely going to go to Lon Lon here to get what Koari got. Koari is going to finish up what Exo has done. Koari did notably check the Medigoron hint that I don't think Exo checked, but it was just a duplicate sometimes, so there's no information advantage one way or the other currently at the end of these routes. Koari, you just got lost in the Lost Woods, my guy.
Ouch. I mean, yeah, it's confusing in there. When you're a child, like, in the game, like, and you're playing vanilla, and like the music like tells you where to go. But as an adult, the music is just the same. You're just like expected to remember which direction to go as a child.
Yeah.
Like as a real child.
Exo here does have Sun, so he is able to do... Never mind, Market's foolish.
Mm-hmm.
He's able to do nothing, because it's foolish. We're not doing anything. I have never gotten lost a single time in my entire life, anyway. Mm-hmm. And that's a lie. My sense of direction is garbage.
I'm pretty good with direction. That's like... I'm terrible with memory generally. Like, people know a lot more about my life than I actually know about my life. It's kind of scary, but I kind of know where I'm going.
I can't navigate my way out of a plastic bag.
I also had a strategy guide for Ocarina of Time, and I've been trying. Like, it must have, like, we must have lost it, but it was just one of those ones that was used so much that it was falling to pieces, and I had like circled all of the heart pieces and things like that.
So I don't think I ever had a Ocarina of Time one, but I definitely had the Majora's Mask one, which was like hard required as a child. But
what? There's a guide in the game. It's called the Bomber's Notepad.
I know, but like, I don't know. It's a nightmare. Everything about. Yeah. So here's Koari. Forest.
All right, cool. We'll move on. That's fine.
I couldn't tell what was down there. On the exo side, it looked like a wallet, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's really hard to see things on Restream, man. Like when you're a player, or like even just like watching a race, like I feel like I can see everything, and then as soon as you get on commentary, my eyes stop working.
Especially because you play on emulator, everything is just like in HD.
Oh, so yeah. The interesting thing is, whatever is down there, we can get, because we got the iron boots out of the back of Lon Lon, which usually would not be useful, because water is our pre-completed foolish bear dungeon today, but you can get that item with a bomb bag and iron boots. Words thinking it was a wallet, validating my thoughts. So we are definitely, clearly 100% correct that it was a wallet down there, which is probably not going to be required.
We'll take it. We'll accept. And like when you're wrong, you can just blame chat then.
Yeah. I can't believe Words put that idea in my head that it was a wallet.
I know.
That's wild.
Yeah, compared to Koari, Exodus is going to have like no reason to go back adult, so he might do quite a lot more in this child segment. Yes, Top File, I am undefeated in this tournament. Thank you so much for bringing that to everyone's attention again. I am 2-0. I have beaten Cola and Fabio. Pretty good. It's continuing my previous SGL live performance where I also went undefeated in my group phase, where I beat Bear, Lefty, and Pyra.
No, we can't talk about that. To be fair, I was on a new controller I'd never played with before.
And you disconnected like 17 times.
It disconnected like 25 times. It was a nightmare. I just gave up at any point. So, Exo save quitting out of the back of Lon Lon here will end up in Child Kakariko. He has it very, very close to night also. I did notice that he was at like dusk time when he got to Lon Lon. Having Suns here, he should be able to do Dampe digging as one check that Koari has not done in his child segment. But yeah, we're starting to kind of run low on like what feel like good plays.
River, Valley's Foolish. We haven't done the Lake checks yet, and they're both adult and child available. Both sets of those.
The Bean as adult was hinted, so both of those checks are dead, but we can steal the item from Lab Dive with the Iron Hook combo. We do have Serenade for both of these players, which Exo plays and cancels. He's playing Suns, but he's doing it in... Okay.
It's just a warp to the Bazaar entrance.
But I was thinking, like... I don't know.
Now you gotta play it twice.
To get to Damper time?
Yeah. Fair.
I don't know. I don't know what Exo plays on either. If he's on...
He's on VC.
VC. Yeah, you don't want to save quit just to like get out of CAC again. But I wonder if just like running out would have been faster to play Suns once, but yeah. Koari did just set time of day, so he's also going to go check Dampe, and our runners are again going to collide together in Night Graveyard.
Domain checks are dead.
Domain child checks are dead. Yeah, what do we got? We must have to go all the way to Child SFM is my guess for a song.
Yeah, we haven't got that song yet. Oh, Koari, you're one rupee out. No, Koari, open the grave. Open the grave. There we go.
Here is 10 from EXO, just a piece of heart. Skulls were always dead. Anyone who turns in 10 skulls is wasting time unless it's Challenge Cup finals.
And also like wasn't there one qual that something was on 10 skulls? I remember Emo finished like 30th of 32 or something because they didn't do 10 skulls.
Yeah. No, like skulls is it's a check that can win you a race like very easily. We now also have gold scale on both runners, which puts the lab dive in logic entirely. So when I was saying you should go steal that item, I was just ahead of the game.
I actually don't know where the other scale was.
It was in the DMC Top Grotto, I believe.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I made a whole big thing about it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because you were talking about how like it gives you river access when we just had a bomb bag the whole time. And...
No, I said it gives you convenient river access. I definitely didn't say that
thought
word.
It was logical access.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't logical, but you know what I mean. Like, stop it! Don't do this.
I don't. Again, I can only listen to the words that you're actually saying.
You have to make things difficult for me.
Yeah, of course, all the time. Child fishing from EXO.
Yay, more checks.
Yeah, this feels like a you play Serenade, you do Child River, and then probably run through South Hyrule to go to Koari Forest, Lost Woods as a child is my thought.
It would be quicker to do the there's a strength. Okay, never mind. Ignore what I said.
We have forest completion.
Yeah, forest completion. I think I would just like kill it. I think I would play Prelude and just be done with it.
Yeah, that is a reasonable play. I'm feeling like the SFM child song is going to be Requiem.
Is
that a hammer?
The Koari sword?
Oh, it's the K sword. You're right. I saw this. I saw the silver, but well, now you definitely run to. That's AD. Okay, we have everything for AD. Let's go get OZL. We just dungeon rush now. Boom.
Yeah.
Baron Deku and Forest. Grab your ZL.
Oh, but yeah. It's annoying because you have to climb the vines to break the web because you don't have Dense Fire.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you don't wait till you get Dins to do that.
No, because you got to get ZL. ZL is too good.
Koari's money struggling again. No beans.
You shouldn't. Hopefully there's nothing on the Colossus Arch. That's probably the only thing that's going to be there. Is that the light arrow?
Is that the third string? I thought it was the third string.
I think it's the light arrows. Come on, your VCI.
Strength.
Oh, it's
the third string.
Alright. Okay.
Okay, so. Wow, that's kind of wild.
Either direction gave you a strength.
Yeah, no, that's
The final one's on the Haunted Wasteland chest.
Yeah.
So it's Lake, Child, Fishing, River, Pillar, and Haunted Wasteland chest.
This is interesting because I think EXO he should have the child domain checks hint, I believe. Which makes me think he's just doing this to dive through to Lost Woods faster than running through South Hyrule.
Unless he hasn't got the domain hint, because he's doing
Maybe he
the checks.
doesn't. Okay, yeah.
It's the Hoverboots!
Yeah, River was a play this seed. Hovers and Strength 1. This is going to be interesting.
If Exodus hasn't played Nocturne, then he doesn't know that domain is.
So here's kind of just an annoying thing from Koari's perspective, is if he does not go to Lake here, he will miss the K-Sword in his Child segment, which just means that he's going to have to go Child to do Deku to then get ZL again, which is just like an annoying back and forth.
Yeah.
If he decides to dive through to Lost Woods here, I am afraid that he might miss the K-Sword for a bit. If he jumps through to... I mean, not the chicken now!
Oh, there goes the chicken. Well, there goes the whole strategy.
Yeah,
he doesn't have a way of getting into domain now, because he doesn't have ZL.
He still has Serenade. He can play Serenade at some point in the segment, but if he decides that he just wants to go do Forest, it might just be an unfortunate, like, age change, double dip sort of thing.
So has Koari done none of the checks in Lost Woods then as well?
No, he's done. He ran through here as adult and did all of them.
The child ones. Yeah, he's done the Grosso ones though. Okay.
No, he'll probably run through and do them on his way back, and then finish the route in the K-Sword check. Is my guess.
Sorry, I'll respond to your message that you DM'd me ages ago.
I didn't. Yeah, EXO doing child domain that is unfortunately hinted dead, but he either just didn't see it or doesn't know. Minuet and child SFM. The worst. Just the worst.
That's pretty bad.
You always prefer to do this run as adult. It's just so much faster because you can bomb jump or do the glitchless jump up to the top, and you don't have to go through the actual maze. And then you just find Minuet on child SFM and you cry inside. Do the run twice. Ugh.
Yeah, Koari's options were both painful. He either had to walk from the back of Lon Lon Ranch or like get it this way. So yeah. It's always the same when you get like Bolero on Bolero, and it's just like, well, I had to come back here anyway. So
okay. I was thinking Koari's money situation was going to punish him a little bit, but he'll actually be fine because he'll get to the 40 here. And then he will be able to just Sun Song back up to the top and then do the Ocarina minigame, Skull Kid, and the bridge scrub. EXO's going to grab his Strength 2 from the bottom of River.
yeah, EXO did all of this like wet child segment. I don't know if there's another like phrase, but you know what? It's just like just domain, river, and lake, like all the wet checks.
Does he not? Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, does he not see what that is? And
like, which way are you going, bro? Which way are you going, bro? No.
Oh, is he gonna do this from the top? I've always wondered. It might be faster to do it from the top, but I just never see anyone actually do that.
If you're going up there to do the grotto anyway.
Yeah. I just like naturally have always run around and like never thought twice about it, but now that I'm like watching him second guess it, I'm like, maybe this is just faster to do this way.
I think you would have to, if you were still going up to the top, like to do the top check, then you'd have to not lose the chicken. But it's kind of the same thing as the valley box where like you have to pick up an item and then pick the chicken back up. So
yeah, I think you have to be a little bit more concerned about losing your chicken, just because I don't know like what the angle that you lose it coming from the top is. I like this. Koari just grabbing the second bomb bag.
Yeah, definitely.
I know he's been like really low on bombs. Actually, both of our runners are super low on bombs, so grabbing like basically 27 free bombs for 3 slingshot shots.
See Exodus do this and see how. Okay, yeah, you just need to like land.
Yeah. Okay. You keep your chicken if you're doing the valley one anyway, so yeah.
You're right on top of the chicken there, so you do have to kind of like make sure you don't like roll off or something, because if you're like right in the middle of the chicken, you won't be able to pick it up. You got to be standing by the side of it.
Yeah. So this is actually, if Koari hops off this and plays Serenade, I think he's in a fine spot. If he plays Prelude, it's going to be a little scary. Uh-oh. Okay. He's stranding the K-Sword for a bit, and he's going to just have to do like an extra age change for his AD. Whereas Exo probably goes through, beats Deku here, and then we'll get his AD right after finishing Forest in his next adult segment.
So I think Koari doing this, like, of course we know that the strength and the Kokiri sword are in Child Late, but I think this is fine.
Yeah. No, it's just an unfortunate revving.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it is just because you've just picked up your progression items. Go and try and force and be aggressive against someone like Exodus and just rush doing the stuff that you need to do and leave some of the extraneous stuff. The issue is that what if he finds, I don't know, something that gets him across the Gerudo Bridge like long shot next in Forest, and then he leaves Child Lake even more and goes to GTG and just like kind of builds.
Yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the only information we have is like unobtainable for us right now, because we have Fortress Path and we have Spirit Path, and we don't have access to either of those.
True.
So like, you just do your progression. You go to Forest. Like, this is entirely reasonable. It's just unfortunate the K-Sword is in late.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty unfortunate for Koari. We only have 2 path hints, and they're both to Baronade.
Our hints suck right now. So
yeah,
and it's not like we haven't been to like places with hints. Like, we've been to River, we've been through like DMC, DMT, like.
No back of Lake.
No one's done back of Lake, but both of our runners do know it's AD, so like we're information equivalent right now. Exo just has the K-Sword difference right now.
I'm going to be the purist here and say I think it's weird that the Premier League is starting on a Friday. I feel like it has to start on a Saturday, but considering it is Liverpool playing Bournemouth, I understand why Diesel is watching.
I'm really glad you said that, because everyone here comes to Speedgaming live to talk about the English Premier League soccer schedule.
And I tell you what, I know that you like soccer as well, so. But I get your point. The American-based speedrunning channel needs to know about the English Premier League. So
yes, Exo.
It is 1-0 to the pool, as they don't call them ever.
Exo also grabbed the extra bomb bag. I'm just throwing that out there. Smart from both of our runners. Neither of them losing time to each other, but both much more comfortable on bombs for the rest of the seed. Luckily, Exo going through Deku is going to save us from double Forest for a little bit, which personally I do not mind, but I know as a community I am in the minority there.
It just means I can like not pay attention and just continue drinking beer and start talking about stupid things. So
that's just everything that you've been doing for the last 46 minutes anyway.
That's true. Like, for example, like T Grenadier saying, not the football talk in my video game rando stream, shaking my head. But yes. T Grenadier once said that he was like the best defender in the whole of Germany one time. And he can, like... Maybe he said the best defender in his club. I don't know. But, like...
Those are two drastically different levels
shut up,
of
T.
being a good defender. Like, your club is, like, 25 people. All of Germany is, what, like, 30-something million? I don't even know however many million people are in Germany.
I would say there's more people in Germany than the UK.
EXO, by the way...
70 million people. Shut up! There's 70 million people in the UK. So I think there's about 80 million people in Germany. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
I don't remember. EXO went to go do Child Goron City just for rolling Goron, despite not having ZL, which I respect, but probably would not have done myself.
I think doing something like that kind of shows that Exodus feels like he is the stronger player in this, because I think if you're the stronger player, you play safer, you kind of cover all the checks, you don't orphan as much. So I feel like that's maybe why he's doing that, but also that's kind of Exodus's, play style as well.
Yeah, that's a great insight, Chuckles. Thank you for sharing the wonderful Ocarina of Time commentary that we didn't expect from you.
Wait, what?
Because I've been sassy to you, so I feel like I have to give you a comment so people.
This is. You were the first person I asked if you wanted to commentate with me today, and now I feel like I made a terrible choice.
You did. T was available. You could ask T. He's clearly.
I've spent too much time with T in the last few weeks. I don't want to spend any more time with me.
Oh, more new hints. Graveyard of Volvagia.
Oh, a pathant!
Yeah, a crazy, a weird pathant. What have we got in there?
That's a very good question. We got a bomb bag and Dampe Rise.
Wait.
We could get a song when we have ZL.
Yeah. Okay, we got the bomb bag's not required because I think the slingshot wasn't bomb locked, so the target and woods bomb is equally available. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't bomb bag. It could be the song that we don't have access to yet, but
yeah,
are slowly getting there as EXO climbs through vines. Koari getting a nice one cycle on the blue Po.
There is the gold scale there, which is not scale a lot. There's a big chest in.
Oh my god, it would be hilarious.
This isn't going to be the long shot, right? Alright.
Can I just say gold scale for the wallet for Tunic Logic? Nope, irons. Never mind. Can't be that. Haha. Yep. Thank you, words. I got it before I read that message, though. I've fixed my own stupid.
Wait, when the dark magician girl puts the hover boots on, she develops wings?
Okay, that's actually pretty sick.
Oh, Koari's just going to use the fire arrows. No? Okay. You do you. I wanted to see the wings, but that's fine.
I mean, we're going to go through Shadow. In like an hour when we're in Shadow, we'll try to remember to look for the wings.
Alright. You promise?
No.
So there was a bomb bag in Forest Temple.
Yeah, our third bomb bag.
So, but that's cool. That's fine. That's right. There's a big chest here. It's a boss key. I bet it's the boss key. Ready?
Whoa. Damn, how'd you know that? That's wild.
It could have been a boss soul. It wasn't.
EXO one cycling Goma.
Like a Chad. Interesting green Po setup here from Koari.
Yeah, I have always just assumed that there's just one way to do this push block, and I've seen like 3 or 4 different strats.
He got it in 41 seconds, which is the quickest I've ever seen anybody get it in. I've never seen a 42.
Oh my god. He's so smooth with it. Another one cycle on the Po. He's crazy. Crazy.
He's playing well.
He is playing very well.
Impressed. We said that like his like micro execution was going to be good, and yeah, clearly showing it off here with a nice little green po fight. See, and people could say that I'm a bitch all the time. No, I can be nice to people.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not nice to you.
I'm not nice to you either, so. Exo going in the forest. We are going to be double foresting a little bit.
Alright, we can predict what Koari's going to do next. Maybe, hopefully he'll get the right po.
Oh, easy. First try, every try.
We were just being nice to Koari.
Yeah, I don't know. His decision is much more open. I think there's nothing that like tells you to go back child right now, so I would push towards like Serenade Southern Hyrule, looking for stuff, but
yeah, because you can't cross the bridge to go to the desert.
No, we don't have that yet. He's pretty much
we have
done.
a bottle. We don't have a bottle, so it's not like you can even break into ice, even though I probably wouldn't do that anyway. Oh, there's a big item here.
No, we have a blue fire arrow, so you actually can break in. Oh, look, a bottle.
Oh, look, it's a bottle. Well, I'm just going to say I knew that was going to be there.
Yeah, we have magic bow, blue fire arrows, so we could do ice. Which, honestly, with the songs that are out there, is not the worst idea in the world.
Could be Storms, could be Requiem.
It's probably not Requiem. And the only reason I say that is because we have a Spirit Baronade path, which my thought would be Rudo's is probably behind the Requiem logically, but it could just be the Fortress one could be Rudo's too, I guess. Yeah, Ice isn't a bad show. I think Southern Hyrule is not a bad show for Koari. Exo's clearly just going to get ZL and then start chasing the ZL songs.
Like,
yeah, actually,
the thing with going to Ice is that, and this is almost going to be like praising you a little bit here, but like, if you're not going to Ice after Logic 7 minutes in, then I don't like going to Ice out Logic now, and Koari's actually going to get the 0 cycle.
Yeah,
like,
he's crazy with it right now. I'm getting nervous. I hate this group. I'm gonna go 3 and look like an idiot.
Yeah, yeah. Like, wow. But you've got to suspect that there's got to be something that Koari struggles with in these settings, and I think it's going to be like the majority of the people, and it's reading the hint logic, because I think there are some sickos that are able to read the SGL hint logic really well and just like be able to look at something and be like, right, that's a medallion, therefore this can't be here, this can't be there, that's not that. I'm excluding these 5 areas from the game and never go in there, and it's just like, good quality playing.
The hints in these settings are much stronger because of the like potential logic that you can read. A lot of times, if you're in a go mode, you can like exclude a lot more locations based on like what your hints are telling you about and whatnot. So,
I think it's the split stone med. I think because they're like completely separate entities of things that you're collecting, it exacerbates that prioritization compared to like League or S8 settings.
Okay, Bolero for a fire dip. This isn't bad. This tells you how like hammerlocked your fire temple is. Its progression. Even if you like start to climb, you have Furores free because you just finished your forest. So this is actually a pretty good push as well. Get some progression. Oh, you know what? She does sprout wings. That's actually really cool.
Okay, cool.
Look that! Look, boom, wings. No more wings. Okay, well you're hammerlock. This was a horrible play. What a terrible loss. I'm joking. It was fine.
I generally don't like dipping into fire.
I think with what we know, it's fine, right? Like, I don't know.
I
It's
just think like
progression.
you
If
either
get
get locked out and it's nothing, or you start climbing, then you're in like a weird. Oh, I've got to place FW here now because I'm halfway through fire, but I'm suddenly hammer locked.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of other places that you're like dying to use your Feroras in the seed, though. So I would have considered doing back a Lake Hints here. We are just kind of dying. He did get the Graveyard Devolve path, but we're still missing 2 that could give you like a direction to go.
Something that I would like to time, but I would consider that doing the back of Lake as adult is about twice as quick as doing it as child, because you can go across the lake and backwalking as adult is quicker than backwalking as child.
Yeah. There's a world in which you get like a Lake Hylia to Bongo path, and like that would be very, very helpful for Koari right now.
Yeah, you got to think about what you're missing and what you already collected, and.
But I think this is going to be him pushing South Hyrule. We check this one.
Because you're also missing Dins pretty much for
Spirit Baronade. Bro, give us something that doesn't say Baronade, please. I know that's just the second version of it, but come on.
We're just missing Dins for Shadow, right? Dins for Shadow.
Yeah, I mean Koari's going to need CL still, but yes, Dins.
True.
Dins gives us all of fire as soon as we find it on Exo's side. And Koari can push into Shadow as deep as the boat if he gets it anyway. It's just he won't be able to clear it in one go. Gamer shot from Exo. Love to see it. Yeah, I guess earlier when we were talking about like maybe going ice, I guess like that is kind of a weird play because you know you're not going to find your K-Sword there. We do pull the mirror from South High.
Yeah, you're not going to find anything behind ZL in there, so... Mirror's good, that's required. That's in a location that... is Exodus going to skip it on the way to GTG? If you go there, you're probably going to do it, but it's in an awkward location.
I think it depends, because like most people would prefer to cross the wasteland, like reverse wasteland to GTG. So if we get a Requiem early, like if Requiem's on Composer Grave Chest, like he might reverse and just never kind of strands Southern Hyrule a little bit. Song of Storms on Ocarina of Time was that, I think?
Oh, okay, right. I was watching Exodus do another strange green Poe block and got a 40. So Koari won that race by 1 second.
Saved a second.
That was Choose just in that grotto.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Koari's like kind of running out of stuff pretty quick, actually. Like, surprisingly quick.
I'm happy he's not at the moment going to ice, but this may change because we are like on the ice boundary, if you get what I'm thinking.
I think this makes you less likely to go to ice though, because you are so low on things, and you know, like ice isn't your next logical item, and you need everything, right? So even if it's long shot, like it tells you, it's like, oh, I got long shot, like I have to go do something in GTG area now, like it's my next item. So
that's a wallet, definitely.
Yeah. Not grabbing it.
Also, I think Word said a while ago that he was confusing voices, but just to clarify, I am British, I am Chuckles as well. Ira is a Yank. And sounds like a Yank. So just to clarify that.
Thanks.
Because
I was assuming he wasn't confusing us. I was assuming he was confusing me with someone else that he thought had run.
Right. But it's also just
I
a
don't
thing,
know.
like, on SGL, you can't see who's saying when, because they
Don't.
don't have, like, the Discord, like, stream deck thing, or whatever it's called, to see who's talking.
If words
Koari's going
mistook
hard.
me for you, that will be one of the most offensive things anyone's ever said to me.
Damn. I am
dare you.
funny.
I'm
I am
incredible.
2-0.
Oh my god, how many times are you going to mention that in the restream? Okay, Koari went child and immediately played Serenade. I think he realized how shoehorned he was into logical checks, so this is going to be his case forward. He is going to be behind ZZL. He has also cleared a... I would argue he's cleared more than Exo has, all things considered. Exo was going to have a little bit more time, like starting with ZL too, but... Yeah, Koari... I'm gonna say doesn't look happy, but it also looks like that's just kind of his face right now. He doesn't look like he's reacting specifically. No,
He's concentrated.
I mean, like, he's not like visibly upset by it either. He's just like, that's his normal.
Yeah.
I would have been ranting, raving, and swearing, but I tend to do that no matter what's happening in my life. So.
But also, like, he has like played this ideally in my book. Like, he went and did the progression as soon as he could do. He played it kind of semi-aggressively, and then he realized that, like, you know, not going to ice is a good play. So he didn't do the I'm just going to rush ice kind of thing. Like, he's actually playing this well. He's just not being randoed correctly at the moment, but he's now in the right spot.
Yes. Yep, he's gonna get his Shrink 2 here also. Quick Minuet, you go beat Baron Deku. Couple minutes behind, getting your ZL.
It's just annoying when you think in your head, like, should I do this? No, I'm not going to do it. And then you come back half an hour later, it's like, well, all my items are here.
Do you think Exo plays ZL in front of the Composer Grave before he retrieves it? Because I would do that. Oh, he's so much smarter than me. Damn, I would have been like, okay, I got my ZL. Well, I would have been Forest and been like, sick, I got ZL, I'm gonna do Composer Grave, and I would play ZL in front of it and be like, fuck, I didn't grab it first.
Well, he's just more intelligent than you.
He is so much more intelligent than I am. Right,
I actually didn't like
in front of Composer Grave.
I didn't see how Exodus did Deku Tree. I don't know if he did like the recoil from the top to break the web, or whether he had to like go the slow way and stun a skull.
I'm pretty sure he did the typical B1. He just did the bomb jump, I think.
No, from the top I meant, to break the web at the top.
No, he climbed all the way, I'm pretty sure. Because he pulled the slingshot and like cleared the wall. I do remember that. Koari also doing this one check in Goron City. These guys are actually like very in sync with each other's plays. It's kind of crazy.
Koari's mindset at this point was like, I've got 4 checks available, and when like you pick up these items and the seed kind of opens up, you're still like, well, I'm still going to do these 4 checks that I had left.
I mean, this has to be either Epona's or Requiem, right? Like, there's nothing else this gives us that, like... I guess our long shot could be somewhere stupid, like bomb lock.
Yeah, it could be like storms and long shot and well.
I think we got a Song of Storms on.
Oh, we did. We got an Ocarina of Time Storms. You're right.
Okay, I suppose.
Horse.
All right. Well, that is logical crossing as well because we do have the hovers and magic. So we go get both of our path items. Ooh. Oh, this is unfortunate for Exo. He played Prelude. He's not doing Southern Hyrule, is my guess. I think if he wanted to clear Southern Hyrule on his way, he would have serenaded and grabbed Horse from Lake. I've seen people do Horse and go all the way through Southern Hyrule from here, but like... I
don't think he's in the Market Grotto, so... Has he done the Market?
I think he did.
He has done,
he did it as
child.
online, actually.
Because we saw a Tektite, didn't we?
Yeah. So I think this is just going to be him crossing, and he's going to miss his mirror, which might actually be pretty bad.
Yeah. No. Oh! Which direction are you going? No, he's going.
Okay, never mind. Exo's smarter than I am, again.
There's no way that playing Prelude is quicker doing
Why
it.
would you... Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't do Serenade, then.
Oh, that is a fence you can jump over. With the fat opponent.
Yeah.
But he was scared.
I don't know. Someone smarter than me probably has timed this and is like, actually, because you have to jump over the fences and like dismount Epona 3 times, it's faster to do Prelude, blah blah blah.
No, because you got to go around the big wall or like try and hop over it, which is really difficult.
Yeah. Okay, so now Exo is going to have his mirror.
Word said, I can't, maybe you can. You just got to be able to treat the horse right. You got to treat it like a proper girl.
No, she's
pet them.
She's not even a horse in my eye. She's a fucking boat. She handles like a boat.
Can she be fast boat?
Oh, she's not even fast boat. She's medium boat. She's definitely not a slow boat. But
send her to the glue factory. If Koari does Goma and goes straight to GTG, then we've got a race.
yeah, I think it's very obvious that you go over to GTG because like Fortress is path that you can clear now. Spirit is path that you can full clear now. Both of them for Baronade, so you probably just get your Rudos and your Boomerang and vibe. The horse on the hill is unrideable.
Exodus lost
Would
20
not let him
seconds
up.
trying to get on the horse.
Would not allow him up.
Set for Oz and GTG and leave. How many items we missing?
3?
Nah, let's do GTG.
Hammer Din's Lights. I don't hate that. I think that's a reasonable idea.
1 item, yeah. 2
I think you
items,
do.
alright. 3 items. That's a lot of items.
The real question is, do you grab Strength 3 from Wasteland? The answer is no. The only thing that could be behind that is Lights, so...
But you might as well get it. I would get it.
No, you skip it, and you...
And you suffer
You know what it is.
afterwards, then this is why you get pissy. You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna do it, and there's like, I've gotta go back and get it. Oh, like,
No, the only thing that could be behind it is Lights, and the likelihood that it's in like the 8 checks that are Strength 3 locked is significantly less than that.
okay,
It's
I will
anywhere
spend 20 seconds getting the, maybe even 15 seconds getting the Strength 3. Oh,
Yeah.
Exo's banned.
Oh, hard
So-
band.
How dare he use ISG? I actually, like, I know how you get ISG there. I just don't know how you get ISG there.
It's the text box from the key. I think it
you've got to mash, like, be mashing it to do it.
probably.
And I don't mash it. I don't know. Exo's been pretty kind of full cleary, though.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. I think I would go into GTG. I would shoot the eye switch, and then I would probably just drop for roars and go to Spirit.
FW and then leave. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright.
I don't know. Spirit has so many checks. You're probably getting Jabu, which has very few checks, but it's still progression.
That's the thing. I think when you peak them, and I thought about this recently in a race that I was in, but you peak the maze and suddenly there's one big chest in there, and it's like, well, you're committed then, aren't you? I don't know. Like, I think if you're gonna leave, just do the eye switch and then just
Yeah, it always
Like,
sucks.
you're skipping GTG. You're intending to do that.
There's Rudos. That makes me more nervous about the Spirit Path, because I would have much rather seen Boomerang here and Rudos in Spirit, because now there's like a halfway decent chance that Requiem's in Ice and you have to go do that anyway.
There's like a setup to be able to peek that from the bottom. That's interesting.
Yeah, I've seen that before and I never trust. It's like any peek that you have to rely on not seeing something feels weird to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm like, did I not see it because I'm blind as a bat, or did I not see it because it's not there? Mostly the Spirit Hand one. The Spirit Hand one drives me insane.
Oh, no, you gotta trust your gut on the Spirit Hand one.
That was a big chest anyway. Okay. Second bow. Damn.
There it is, the second bow.
The second bow.
The second stone of agony.
I was going to say bow of agony. No, it's just the stone. Stone of agony.
Alright, we'll see what Exodus does here. Because if he completes GTG and Koari leaves, this could give Koari an edge.
I don't think you complete it. I think, yeah, I don't know. It feels wild to do more than just like peeking the maze.
The indecision. He's off. He's at least going to the maze.
Like, you don't have Song of Time. That's 2 keys over there.
Yeah. Nothing there. There's nothing there. Nothing there. There's nothing there. See what Exo does here.
So I think it's definitive.
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty obvious in the first place, but I'm pretty sure the horse is path from Graveyard to Volve too, so I think everything in the seed is gonna just be behind horse now.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes a lot of sense, but it gives us very little actual direction, because now we're just like doing progression.
Right, now what Koari's doing?
Yeah.
I can imagine Koari just like leaving, not coming back.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys have been playing pretty thorough, but I don't know, it's hard to not just like want to go straight to Spirit. You can always come back with Ferocious. Oh, that's like a free as hell check, if it's a big chest.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize it was like that obvious. I thought you had to be like in a more specific spot to see it, but... Does Koari have day? It's like the weird time of night that I think it's still day, right?
Yeah, the sun's in the sky.
Okay.
Which I didn't mean to sound as pedantic as what I was intending it to be. Is it day? Yeah, the sun's in the sky.
Oh.
See, like Exodus is doing this check.
Lame. No.
Everyone's
ways. Look how slow it is to shoot a second fire arrow. You've wasted
it's a big
so much
chest.
magic.
Strength 3. Wow. Who knew?
The Strunks.
Said pink.
Okay. Do we get locked out of here, though? Also, what's the song here? Is it going to be Vanilla Requiem, or is it Song Time?
I mean, you'd want it to be Requiem.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, what are we hedging our bets on? Koari leaving?
I think he leaves, yeah.
I think he leaves as well.
I think it's just like it's too likely that all of your items chain now. Like getting Dins to hammer to Rang or something like that, or
Shake of the head. Into the
okay.
maze.
Or we're gonna go do their maze. Cool.
Oh yeah, that was vanilla heroes. Is this even rando? What's he do? What's he do?
Drop from Rose and leave.
Ah, he's doing it as well. All right. Okay.
All right.
I've got to go to the little men's room, so I'll be back.
It was Vanilla Requiem also, so we now have 100% full clear of Spirit. Even if we get Child Locked, it's not that bad. Have every other item to beat this place. I'm all alone. Alright, everyone tell me the least favorite thing about Chuckles in chat while he's not here. He'll never see them. Don't worry about it. While we're watching XO push these through. A path to Twin Rova is not useless. It can tell you that items aren't behind the mirror shield, I guess, but it's mostly useless. So like none of our strengths lock each other, so the only thing that could be hinted is mirror shield. So if you have a path to Rova, all you know is that like nothing is mirror shield locked, right? So it doesn't help you at all, but okay, we just get hammer. This is my fear. We're just gonna get like chained items now probably, and it's gonna just be push dungeons till you're done. That could be the spirit path to Baronade, and your hammer locks your boomerang somewhere. Koari also grabbing strength 3. I'm disappointed in both of our runners today. I think you should just aggro skip this. It can only have lights. It's unlikely that that happens. Okay. We do have... Oh, we have the child spirit hint anyway, so we are going to be able to full clear this now. There is a key child side, so like logically you need Requiem, but our runners are not going to waste the keys. There was a big chest long shot locked, so you might actually... No, you still only need 4. So.
Did I miss anything exciting?
Yeah, the hammer was on the first check in Spirit.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. Vanilla Requiem. I tried to get chat to put their least favorite thing about you in the chat, saying that you wouldn't see it, but no one did. So then I just felt like an asshole.
You definitely didn't do that because the chat would be
chat
would be full of.
I 100% said it, and then yeah, Lady Draco said I'm not falling for that, and that was the only thing that people said about it.
I mean, Diesel and Tia in the chat, so like
I know, but no one did it. It was gonna be a funny bit, and then no one committed.
You should have led from the front.
Yeah. But no, there was a big chest on the child side hand, so that is potentially an important item. So we still need to like grab all 4 of our keys, but we do have that. We had that the child side spirit hint that says there's a key there. So
so we got the hammer.
Yes, we have the hammer.
So we could do fire.
We can do fire.
So
it's also hammer.
Dins.
Yeah, hammer potentially path to Baronade.
Yeah.
Or we still just find the. We could still just find the.
We're all going to be miserable when we don't have the light arrows and Ganondorf says it's in GTG, and we should have listened to me and done GTG.
Oh, but you know what? If they say that the light arrows are in GTG, you should have listened to me and not grabbed the strength 3. So.
Ooh, yeah. I can't win either way.
Can't win both ways.
Well, I need to be right versus you. So let's say it's in Light Trial. It's in, what is it? Mike Hassel? Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Diesler? Mike Hassel?
I think this is inside my castle, right?
Lights and Mike. And then you go Mike Koo, and I go Mike Hassel. No? Alright.
So Exo's just still pushing through Spirit here. Oh, this is mirror shield locked. We were discussing the possibility of a Rova hint and how useful it would be, and the answer is basically not at all. Because the only thing that can get hinted really is the mirror, which just tells you that like nothing is behind mirror, which you're probably going to clear all 3 mirror checks anyway because they're fast while you're doing this. So.
If you copy a file, you still have to enter the password. I have no idea.
Yes, you... Oh, if you copy a file, I don't know. That's a great question. I'm assuming you would... I'm assuming copying it copies the fact that it's unlocked, so my guess is no, but I've never done that.
Yeah. Or is it the file state that like you have to put the password into?
I think that was Exo... I think that was the 4th key. Does that mean... No, never mind. I'm done. I'm not even gonna mention the question I was gonna ask, because it was gonna be stupid.
It's fine. Well, you already... It felt mean to just keep on like slating you. I'm just gonna be nice to you from now on.
No, that makes me really uncomfortable. I don't like when people are nice to me. It makes me think they need something or like want something from me.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
Continue to bully me. It's fine.
But what do you want?
I don't know what I want. I want to know, did anyone oh, wait, Gerudo Valley's foolish. Never mind. I was like, no one looked at the hammer rocks as they ran by, but Gerudo Valley's foolish. So, okay. Yeah. I'm curious if, like, that hammer is probably just going to be the path, I think.
I like how Koari did the flick to the map screen and then back like he was going to equip swap like something. I don't know what he's going to equip swap, but like...
just equip swap your boomerang.
Yeah, yeah, just... Ooh, big chest.
Another mirror.
Right.
Second wallet. Okay, second wallet path for boomerang. Oh no, never mind, I can't. I was like, the second wallet could be path for KZ, but I can't. We have ice access now.
There's still quite a few items left in big chests. We've still got like bows, slingshots.
Yeah, we have all 3 bomb bags, but that's the only like duplicative item we've even seen this season. I don't think we've seen a second bow, a second slingshot. Still don't have long shot. Koari actually saw the Goron tunic on Shoot the Sun. Sorry.
Oh, was that what it was? Goron tunic? Okay. It did look weird. I thought it was a Deku shield, but... Spirit magic lock. Did we see any keys on the small key chests? On the map and this chest? I don't know.
The map chest did not. This is the first we're getting of both of these checks, and they're doing it sync again because, of course, they're. Oh,
yeah. If this is an item, it's only magic locked if it's a key. If it's an item, it's not magic locked.
Why are you standing in the shelf? Just move! You just move! Okay. He got it eventually. He just planted himself there and was like, no, you... stop. What? Oh, that was funny. Okay.
Yeah, for people who are new to this randomizer, the Spirit Temple, you can be here as adult and child, so it makes the small key logic kind of funky, but we had a bunch of experts decide like how it works. And it works, it's fine. That's the boomerang.
It is the boomerang. I was gonna say, our hits this siege kind of suck. One, we don't have many of them, and two, I was just thinking about it, the potential like paths that we have left are all pretty dumb. Even like since we found Magic 2 and Spirit, there's a decent chance that your Nocturne path is already eaten by like Cac to Bongo for the first Magic, because we have to logically cross for Requiem. It could be eaten by like Nocturne, wherever the hell Nocturne was super early.
Yeah, Shadow requires so many things. It requires the song to get there, it requires the Din Spy to enter, the Hover Boots to get past the first couple of checks. So even if you're searching for a Bongo hint, the likelihood is that the hint is going to already give you the information you have. But you never know, like it could just tell you that GTG is path to Bongo and you go and get the Din Spy. We've already done, like you said this before, we've got a lot of the hint stones. Like we're talking about pretty naff hint stones that are left like back of lake and back of lake. I don't know. Hyrule Castle 2? Did we not do that?
I think we haven't been into Fountain yet, and we don't have storms. So like those are probably like the big like hint things left, but I don't think it's even worth reading hint stones at this point. Also, this trick sucks sometimes, the Exo's trying. With the regular hookshot, there he goes. Okay.
Yeah, that is, with the hookshot it's really hard. You've got to be wide and aim for the left-hand side.
Yeah, I don't even know... I don't know if his angle that he was shooting was off, or just where he was aiming. Like, if he was standing in the wrong place, or just the angle that the hookshot was at was like the wrong.
Yeah, there's like a beauty spot. There's like a sweet spot of being in the middle of that staircase, so you are not too far left that you go flying off the platform, and too far right that you just aim into the chain. It's much easier with long shot because you just aim for the back one, and the back chain, and you get on a lot easier.
Yeah. So here's a question for you. If you're in our runner's shoes, do you immediately go do fire first, or do you go do Jabu first?
If I was the runner's shoes, I would have already cleared GTG and be in go mode.
So you would have been 30 minutes behind everyone.
Do I do fire or do I do Jabu? That's a good question, because if like with Jabu you do the checks on the way. So you're just like naturally doing the checks in Jabu, but if fire, you can pick up the boss key and like skip a lot of the dungeon. So
yeah, I think I would do Jabu first, which is wild to me to think about, but like I want to know if I have to go back into fire, potentially, right? Like, if you get, like, a super early boss key and you're, like... I think I would clear Jabu as child first. And then I would go into fire. See, that's true words, but... So, Words is saying Jabu is faster to go mode if Fire has the items you need. That is correct, but... Okay, I don't really have a great retort to that, except for my point that I made earlier.
Yeah, the problem is that with Fire, you could be stuck 2/3 of the way up and feel obliged to do all of it for nothing.
And
do
like,
we
you're
need
not
to
going
be
to
Child to pick up the AD song? No, probably not, because Shadows are last dungeon. So
yeah,
maybe just do Jabu, and just hope that you never need to get that Child.
yeah. Because the other thing too is like then you're chasing hammer stuff too, which it's like it's not that long, but like we haven't done DMC or DMT fairy, right? So it's like if you go into Fire and then you don't find something, you do those 2 checks, and then suddenly like I don't know. I feel like you can get very easily distracted away from just clearing Jabu, and I'm like, I would go do Jabu, do the Fountain Fairy there, and then come back and then figure out what I want to do with Fire.
Yeah, the perfect answer, like Word says, is to set FW, but oh wait, it's in GTG! And if we just did GTG, we wouldn't be in this conundrum. So, shaking my head. I'm saying this as like a commentator and like trying to aggravate chat, but like I completely understand why you would skip GTG. I just want to be correct.
Yeah. I think in a qual setting, I think clearing GTG there works. I think in a 1-on-1, I think you just draw floors and go.
Yeah. Difference in the head-to-head versus the quals for sure. Like the quals you want to be. Well, if you've got the mentality that I've got in quals, is just to be ultra safe and then just like hope that your qual times are good enough. Your like ability to clear the seed efficiently is good enough to get you in.
Yeah. Quals also just always make you feel bad, because there will inevitably be someone who god routes in like an insane way, and then you're just like, I'm 25 minutes behind because I did things that felt reasonable at the time.
I know people are sick of my takes because it's just all that. Like, that's why the podcast still exists, is just for me to have a platform to say bad things. But I think quals are, I'm not going to say terrible, but I'm going to say that I dislike the qualification system because, like you said, you are racing against the god route. And because when you got 80 people in a qual, somebody will god route it. And it's not fun racing against the god route. It's fun racing against one other person who's going to be as dumb as you in some things, and it's going to be interesting.
I have a wild take, and I'm not good enough at math to know how it would look. I hate time-based points. I think it should purely be position. I don't care if I lost by 15 minutes or if I lost by 30 seconds. I lost to that person. But like, does it matter then if I lost by a lot or a little? I don't think it does. I don't know. I would be curious to see what a qual system just based on like pure final standing is, but
I've made an alternate qual system that is based off of position alone, and it's actually quite easy to do. You just you just do like, you have like first place gets 100 points, and then basically everybody from down from that, depending on the position that they get in, gets a lower amount that's equal to every position that goes downwards. So yeah, it becomes bad when people snipe you and like 5 people finish at like the same-ish time, but you're 5 seconds behind. Yeah. But like, we also get situations here when you're 10 minutes behind the person who just finished the one before you, but you're massively below them. Go on.
Jabu first enjoyers, rejoice. We got an early boss key. What are you doing after you beat Volv here? You going back in? When do you want to think about Fire?
No, definitely not. You definitely then just do Jabu.
No, I know. I know you go do Jabu, but then like once you finish Jabu, if you still don't have anything, then do you go back into Fire? Do you go over to GTG?
Well, what's like, you've got your FW in GTG for a reason. Like,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is the situation that you do want with Fire Temple. Like, if you weren't going to clear it, you want to just be done with it. But Koari is actually going to do Jabu first.
Yeah. Man after my own heart. Also, if this...
Who? Me? No. You.
What? No, Koari, for doing Jabu first, because that's what I was. That's what I said I would probably do in this situation. Also, if density was the only thing that mattered all the time, I would be incredible, because I am the densest player there is in the community.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. That's
Yeah,
a joke.
absolutely.
Okay.
You are.
I'll be here for like the next 25 minutes while our runners finish. 30.
25 minutes.
You said it was going to be a 220, and it's actually looking decent, but it's also going to depend on where this Dins ends up. So.
Yeah. We had the letter now, so Ice is now a play.
Yeah. So it is a 5-heart vault, but I think both of our runners still have the fairy bottle from Spirit in, which is actually like super nice. So it's just an extra level of safety. Exa doesn't need it.
No.
Flawless Volagio 1 cycle.
I don't know if Exodus has any like speedrunning credentials to his name other than bingo. He used to be a big bingo player, but
was he a bingo player? I did not even know he was a bingo player.
Now I'm doubting myself. I don't know. Exodus, you tell me.
I do feel like I've seen his name somewhere else that wasn't just the Ocarina of Time randomizer community, but I could just be making that up. So.
You get that with people like Drew. Drew's name just you're just looking through things and suddenly Drew is just like the world record holder of Jinx percent of Pokemon Snap. It's just like, huh? Alright, okay.
Is that an actual category? Or did you just make that up?
No, he is the world record holder of Jinx percent on Pokemon Snap.
Percent for like the original Pokemon Snap or like the new one that
on the
came
N64. Yeah.
Damn. Props, Drew. The more you know.
Yeah, and it's the category you go for when you mess up on the any percent route or something like that. So.
See, and here's Exo doing the conundrum of like, now you're clearing DMC Fairy, then you're gonna go up and do DMT Fairy, and then suddenly it's like, oh well, now I'm like halfway to Ice already too. Do I go do Ice now? There's no way you go do Jabu after these, but.
Okay, is this actually our Exodus though? Because I searched exodus122 and didn't come up with anything. And I don't know.
I don't think he's our Exodus at all. I think he's his own person. I don't think he belongs to us.
Oh no, sorry, I'm looking at the complete wrong thing. That is definitely our Exodus. Yeah, absolutely. It's a bottle and everything. Yeah. I clicked the first link and it sent me some weird thing of people doing Madden 26, and I was like, I don't think that's our Exodus. And yeah, that's definitely our boy. Yeah, it's to GSR, Nocturne, RCA.
He's his own person.
He's our bro.
He doesn't belong to us.
He's our bro.
He is our bro.
I think he's happy to be our bro as well.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. He doesn't have to be our bro.
Yeah, we did have a boomerang check hint, so able to skip that in here. I think Koari's doing the cool Furore strat. I think I saw him drop it while he came in, so maybe saving a little bit of time with that execution. Getting a
I think I don't know how much time the FW strat saves. I've not actually timed it myself. That's one of the things I do actually want to time.
Boomerang check earlier. I thought we got a boomerang hint, but maybe I'm just wild in. Hyrule Castle before Jabu is also an interesting choice. I don't think it costs you that much time to do this after. Again, we're talking like very, very minor decisions, but it is one of those situations where like if you just pull Dins and lights from Jabu, like this is a check you never have to touch, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand why Exo's doing this now, but you also get the Hyrule Castle 2 hint at the same time. Because you're looking for Bongo.
If this tells you exactly where your Dins is, it's incredible. I think the likelihood of running is so low in this seed. I don't necessarily like checking hints like this. Okay.
Peel Twin Rover.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Mirror Shield.
Yeah. Guys, did you know you could have skipped the 2 Mirror Shield checks? Actually, you couldn't. It could have been lights still, so you probably wouldn't even check.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Koari never did this because we haven't had the letter since we've been this child phase. And also, he knew the domain was dead, so he didn't enter domain.
Yeah.
We did get a Boomerang is dead hint. Yeah, you are right.
Thank you. That's all I've ever wanted to hear is just someone tell me that I'm correct.
I mean, you're correct about this one thing that's on the hint sheet that we have. Like, I don't know how much of a win that is.
It's a great win.
Okay, as long as you're happy, I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm the same way. Where it's if I did start doing multiple seeds, it goes poor really quick.
So yeah, things that I have timed a whole set of sequences for doing box skip here. I can't remember what the findings of that was. It was about a year ago.
Yeah, that was a nice... Koari has been playing very clean this seed. Really, I think the only difference in this whole seed between our 2 runners was the K-Sword find early for Exodus. He's had a pretty solid lead of a minute or 2, probably more than that. I'm really bad at estimating time. We're just going through a list of skills I don't have today on Restream, which is directions, self-confidence.
I can't wait to put a bag over your head next time I see you.
Yeah, I can't get out of it.
You're just like,
If you want to watch me struggle trying to fight my way out of a plastic bag, come to SGL in October.
Oh yeah, I could
pay SGL.
I'll get Mel to do that tip for me and record it and get my kicks out of that. I was going to say as well that one thing that Koari, again, this was fine decision making, but at the time, but just was unfortunate, was going back adult 2 so quickly just meant he still had to walk to get the Minuet song as child. Well, the Saria song as child. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. That's a walk you have to make either way. I don't hate the really quick child 1 segment. It's just so awful to do that walk. I think he was really hoping to get Minuet off one of the song train warps or something like that, but
yeah, but Koari has played well. I have been impressed. I will say there's not been a ton of logic reading, and
no.
Am I even going to say there's not been a ton of decision making this seed as well?
I mean, we got hard. Oh my god! Wait, what? It tells you exactly where the
Bongo.
It actually tells you exactly where the Dins is. That's wild. Okay,
this is why
you do jobbing first.
Have we not had anything in Goron City? Nothing was in Maze.
We haven't had anything in Goron City.
Okay. Do this check because it could have the light arrows, but go to Goron City.
Yeah, go to Goron City.
Wow.
So now this I mean, Exo's still gonna see this, but I'm gonna consider this maybe being correct again because now you don't have to do the DMC or DMT fairies.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Koari actually that the boss key is so quick because Exodus didn't spend any time in Fire Temple, like just completing the top loop kind of thing. Whereas Koari would have just been able to get boss key, beat Wavagia, be done kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, now I think you do your shadow first, right? So I think you go do shadow immediately, and then you can just go mode, which, like, yeah, it's a quick boss key, but
yeah, do shadow first because your potential of finding light arrows, like Koari doesn't know where the boss key is, but if you do shadow, you could walk into the light arrows and then definitely leave finding the boss key in Fire Temple, whereas you might consider, like, if you see a big chest, go and get in the big chest if it's in Fire.
Yeah, now you just get boss keys, save. If you find lights in Shadow, like, he doesn't have to do those 2 fairy fountains that Exo did, which, like, it's not a huge time save, but it's a time save, like...
Okay, what is this child model? We did the adult model. What is this child model?
I have no idea. I'm gonna assume it's another anime weeb thing.
Okay.
Hinata. From Hinata's Grand Adventure, I'd assume. I don't know what it's from. From Naruto.
From Naruto.
I was close. Yeah.
Okay, the only thing I know is that somebody out there has made, well, I say somebody out there, a theme park has made a Naruto roller coaster somewhere recently. Apparently it's an orange fox. I don't know. But that's just my roller coaster nerdiness coming out there.
Is there a type of nerd that you are not?
I'm not a weep. And well, there's the Gen's Fire. I also don't like comic book things.
Really?
Like, I'm not a Marvel or like
I knew you weren't
DC
Marvel.
fan.
You're just a like normal guy. I fancy you really. That's supposed to be a joke, is it? Man. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. You're a Marvel, like you're like something unique
into
or
the
new.
microphone.
Like, yeah,
I have no idea what you're saying.
You never heard the phrase like, "Oh, that's a Marvel, like it's a wonderful thing." Like, and I said, "You're just not a Marvel. You're just like a normal dude." But okay, no, right.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. Wow, a
jokes are
dude.
so much funnier after you spend 2 minutes explaining them.
No, they're the best jokes. It's fine.
Great. Yeah,
it just means it has depth.
that's fair.
I can't believe you called me normal. That's like the most offensive thing you can.
To be fair, Words thought I was you. Like, that's pretty bad too. So.
Have you ever heard the song by Avril Lavigne called "Anything But Ordinary"?
No, which is kind of wild because Avril Lavigne is actually like, I don't know. I know like 3 songs from Avril Lavigne.
Okay, it's on Avril's like first album that like Skateboy and the Complicator was on. This song called "Anything But Ordinary." It's a great song generally, but the lyric is "I'd rather be anything but ordinary," and it's like.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to
get him out of the booth.
Yeah. We are, unfortunately, not going to get a good indication of, like, how big the lead is just because of the dungeon ordering, but for a while at least. We have to assume Exo reads that hint, right? He's not just going to bail and be like, well, my next play is Ice, right? Like, he'll see that hint and also know exactly where to go for Dins, is my guess.
I'm going to say, yeah, obviously, of course, and then be wrong. That'll be funny.
You beat Bongo with that song. Oh,
Where it says doing shadow first means it's hard to time the difference between the runners right now. Well, Pyra, have a go at it. This is one of your great abilities.
Jeez.
Do time differences. What's the time difference between these two runners?
You know, it's got to be at least 3?
Yeah.
3 time units, guys. Okay, he got the hint. Everything's fine. It's at least 3. I don't know, dude. I have played this game for so long, and like when I hit go mode, I'm like, okay, I'm halfway through Shadow. I have to do climb. It's probably gonna be like what, like a I don't know, 210, and then I finish and it's like 214, and I'm like, Yeah, I was close. Sure. Yeah, I have no rhythm. I can't do the bongo beat. Like, every time someone tells me a song, I try to do that song and it still doesn't work. I have no rhythm. I'm a horrible gay man. I have no sense of direction or rhythm. Like, rhythm, dress, nothing. I'm a mess of a person.
Apparently, anything but ordinary is at 123 beats per minute. So it's a bad
That's what
song to
Words
beat
was talking
bongo
about.
to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what he was like. I got it. Okay.
I did the foot clap thing, and I was like, "Ooh, that's actually kind of close. That's actually we'll have to see what that is." And then I googled it.
I have no rhythm. I can't do the. The other thing that I've lost is the like dead hand timing for the jump slash through his back. I don't know where that went. One day I just like missed it, and I have never been able to do it ever again. It's just vanished from my ability pool. Like. Oh, ooh, that was savage. That guillotine just really messed up Koari. Ever since I think it was Doc showed me like the back walk with like your shield out and hovers, I just do that all the time. It makes that.
Don't do it.
No, it's so safe. It's never done me wrong.
I don't care if it's quicker or slower. It's just pathetic.
Bro, I am pathetic. Have you not heard my list of things I don't know how to do? I'm incredibly pathetic. I will continue to do my backwalk. Thank you. This is my
I sent you a
talk.
DM, by the way. You need to read my DM.
I saw it. It popped up.
Okay.
You're a nightmare person.
Yeah, I think it's like it might be quicker, it might be slower. I don't care. It's just pathetic. Just like get it.
I think like because you can preempt set it up like. I don't think it's even slow. Oh look, our second bow.
Long shot. Or bow. I thought it was a long shot.
Yeah, this is. I don't know. Koari's. I mean, this
Koari is like 4 minutes into the Shadow Temple.
Yeah, and the Volvagia fight, getting the boss key and stuff, is probably only a couple of minutes. It's probably
4 minutes. They're tied. They're tied.
I don't know,
it's
man.
easy. Yeah, right, it's tied. Tie game.
It's a wash. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. Let's come back tomorrow for another race.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say Exodus by minute.
I think EXO is still a little bit ahead.
XO by minute. This is right. I'm not looking at race time because, like, spoilers. This is actually 15 minutes in the past. So you probably already know the result if you win on race time. But I'm not going to look. I think Exodus is a minute ahead. We're saying 3. 3's a lot. That's a lot of time.
I would have said 3 minutes before EXO did the 2 fountain check, or the ferry check.
It's because he had to go to Goron City, and I think that was longer than maybe predicted.
No. Well, because Koari had to do the same thing. Like, they both worked the exact same way once they got that information, right? They did those checks the same way.
We'll see how, like, solid Koari's execution can be. This is the slower way of doing the Shadow Pot. And also, because your FW is in GTG,
Oh my god,
you
this
have
guy
to
won't
kill the
shut up
keys
about
in
the
this room.
scores.
I mean, I'm wrong. I was actively incorrect. So now the only thing that I've got is that the strength 3 is required
Okay,
for
I
light
will say
arrows.
the
So.
only way you're incorrect is if light arrows are not in GTG. If the light arrows were like just sitting in GTG and you have to full clear it anyway, you kind of technically would have been correct.
Do you think that, kind of technically, do you think that actually it would have been quicker to get, if it was light arrows in there, do you think it would have been quicker to just get the light arrows there and then?
I mean, I think it depends on when, like, where they are. Like, if they're early, probably it would have been faster. If you still have to, like, full clear the whole thing. But, like,
Yeah,
are you clearing GTG and, like, you get your light arrows on, like, the Stalfos fight, like, right next to the lobby? Like, are you bouncing out of GTG then, or are you just full clearing it no matter what?
What, if I go there before Spirit Temple?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do all of it. Yeah.
Like,
until I find, and I'm not finding Din's Fire in there, so I'm doing all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, I think you're wild for trying to do that.
Oh, sorry. GTG is Gerudo Training Grounds. Yeah, if anybody ever knows, like, we use a lot of abbreviations in this game. Anytime you have any questions, just feel free to be like, Chuckles, come on, bro. Like, shut up. What are we talking about? Because we deserve it. We really do deserve it. And I've told this story before, but I started learning OOT and Twitch like memes at the same time. Like, this was my first like finding of Twitch. And like people were typing like KEKW and AD, and I was like, what are these words? Like, these words mean nothing. AD stands for All Dungeons, which is a term we use when you need to defeat all of the dungeons to pick up a song needed to beat the seed. Like today was All Dungeons.
Oh my god, fast boat, let's go. We're zooming.
Okay, I am definitely pro Shadowboat now. I respect the non-Shadowboaters' opinion. I think it's a serious conversation we need to have in the community about how much of the game we are going to skip. But I do agree that if we're skipping guards and free opponent, then we can skip the Shadowboat.
So I was a slow boat purist initially, up until the first time I rode fast boat, and it was so much fun, and I was like, no, I get it. I understand.
And the same thing, you probably were the same thing with like blue fire arrows as well.
Yeah. Well, I will say, like, I was a little bit selfish with fast boat because I have what I believe is above average bladder control in the community. So I don't need slow boat for a bathroom break. So, like, fast boat just purely is a benefit to me. If you like, if you need breaks at some point, that's on you. But no, I do think like the ability to have moments that you can even just like get up and stretch and whatnot, like I do think that is a nice, just purely a health thing, but I don't know, fast boat go zoom, dude. Fast boat go burr. It goes so much burr.
Zeph's newest thing is like, it lags at the end. I can't believe how much it lags. It's like, yeah, but the boat is like 40 seconds quicker. Like, who cares about 4 seconds of lag? Like, and it's probably worse because you're on emulator. Like,
yeah. We did just cross the 2-hour mark, so we should probably give shoutouts for the first time because I don't think we did it at the hour mark. But thank you for our runners for putting on a great show. Koari __ dude DOOD and exodus122. Our wonderful trackers, Lady Draco, Warren Traveler, and Virgil Dante, and our ever so slightly less wonderful commentators, me and Chuckles. Chuckles and I.
I can't believe Koari has to end his name with __dude. But thanks for Chuckles501 and Pyra2366 for commentating this seed.
Yeah, so unless Bongo has lights, our shadow was not required, or was just empty. Which, to be fair, like, we are actually only looking for lights. Nothing else really matters. Even Longshot actually doesn't open anything, because Koari checked the Shoot the Sun earlier. Alright.
Yeah, we're just good.
Okay.
We just need to be told where the light arrows are.
Is Koari actually... It can't be this slow to, like, beat Volv here, can it?
Yeah, Exodus avoided in the big room, and he's also having a mare with this shadow tunnel. So
I guess I'm like still on like the slow boat thing. Like the rest of the shadow is actually not that long, but this is actually I think closer than I kind of would have thought it was.
Almost like I was correct with my minute.
Listen, I said it was 3 time units. I never actually said what the time units were.
Yeah,
so
honestly,
it was at least
like
3. Yeah, it was at least 3 time minutes. Also, Koari did do the first check already, so he's just gonna do these 2, get the boss key, and bounce.
That is true. Yeah. So Exodus like, I mean, I would say that Exodus was a minute ahead. I think he's probably lost that minute advantage, and I literally think these two are probably very similar to each other now.
The Volv fight is... I don't even know if it's like functionally... It's definitely slower than Bongo.
It's also more tricky if you don't get the... Like, if Koari gets Trollhold, it'd be interesting to see how he reacts to being Trollhold.
I think he just... So the other weird thing was, like, Exo at the time I don't think had bomb chew, so he had to use regular bombs. I think Koari has enough chews to just chew. So his fight might actually be faster than Exo's even was, and also safer for the 1 cycle.
Keep talking for like 30 seconds.
Okay, I'll just fill time. Wait, did you just tell me to talk for 30 seconds? Oh, he left. Okay, he just abandoned me. He said talk, and then he left me.
Okay, you can stop talking.
Okay. Jesus Christ. What was... I don't know, what just happened.
I needed to hydrate. Everyone needs to hydrate.
Alright, here's boss key for Koari. Exo also going to get his shadow boss key.
Did I die? Did you die?
No, you're here. Hi, hello. Can you hear me? No?
Bullshit.
I can hear you. I'm going to keep talking. I don't know what's going on.
Discord
Chuckles is just in his own world now.
I think Discord died.
Alright, no.
Hold on.
I'm thinking about Chuckles. Alright, Chuckles left. Thank God. Alright, now everyone post your least favorite thing, but now Alright, this is actually going to be a much, much closer race than I would have given it even a while ago. But Koari's into the Volv fight. Exo struggling to find this last... There he goes. He's got it, so... Our runners are on even footing. No one's missing any items. We have the ability to get light arrows no matter where it's hinted. It's just going to be a matter of, like... I don't know. Where the light arrows are, I don't think matters too much anymore. It could literally just come down to, like, which direction do you clear IGC, if it is, like, IGC or GTG. Oh, Koari taking a death. This is going to slow him down a little bit, but I think he's, all things considered, he's still going to be ahead. And we're just going to probably rush the light hint, so...
Alright, what mean things did you say about me this time?
Nothing. I was trying to just talk about the race like a good commentator.
Alright.
So, all right. We can
I
actually
fixed the
time...
situation by a good person, like turning Discord off and on.
Good job. Proud of you. Oh, Exo getting punched slows his bongo fight a little bit. These are all like kind of small things, but they might be significant.
Well, they're gonna add up when you're both on the final boss fight, like, and you get the one cycle, like.
This is real close, man.
Koari ahead going into Ganon's.
Yeah. So he... Alright. He is warping to Prelude at 2:07, like 20, is when he got control of his. 2:07. Yeah, he's gonna have 30 seconds?
Yeah.
30 to 40 seconds on Exo?
Yeah.
Yeah, this literally might just come down to, like, depending on where this hint is, like, if it's in GTG, do you clear left side GTG or do you go right first? Like, that might be the difference in this game.
You always go right, so it's definitely right first. You want to try and, like, do things that get you the items and for you to check the items the quickest. And going right side allows you to check items the quickest. Like, if you were full clear in GTG, you would go left first because it's more efficient to clear GTG going left first. But when you're only looking for one item, you want to do, like, going left just means you've got to do the Stalfos check, and then it takes ages for you to get to the Wolfos check. So if you go left first, you do BMOS, right 3, you do the hook shot checks.
Okay, but right now it's not right 3, it's the other, because they peaked the maze, so it's technically only right 1, and then you do
sorry, that's what I call the right 3 check. So it's right 1, 2, and 3, so... Gotcha. Yeah, so it's just the third right-hand side check, which is...
Koari got a really good Lizalfos fight there.
Oh my god, Koari's shield is a bloody trap card.
Where do we think it's going to be? It could be somewhere really stupid, like behind storms, and then you have to just go child to grab storms, which would be kind of funny.
I want to do a side dungeon. No ice, no well, no GT, and just a little bit of GTG. Yeah? Yeah. Good shout. Ooh, not the quickest double knuckles fight here.
Yeah, I'm okay with taking it safe, though, because, like, dying here is stupid.
Dying here sucks. You want to be on the second step. Nefarian actually taught me this. You want to be on the second step. You hit them twice. You roll through. You hit them 3 more times. You stand back because you'll get side-swiped. Because they'll do the quick, like, turnaround. And then you get the last few shots in.
Oh, I don't know if I like this. Ooh.
Nice fight from Exo.
I don't... Oh, are both gonna do it? If both do it, it's fine. Right? Like... Are you really wiping your... Your GTG is the furthest thing away. It is, like, the worst... I guess it...
It's something again, this isn't... I had the exact same situation in a seed I did in my seed versus
Actually, no, I think it is
what I'm doing.
I think it is correct, because I had to reclimb... I had to reclimb the, castle once, and it's actually, like, longer than you would think it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a long time to climb the tower.
Why is he sitting here? Did he not save before you...
I don't know. I bet he's thinking about whether he saved or not. Yeah. Yeah, he's just confused. Fire!
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
nobody's going further in fire, so
yeah. What I was gonna say was basically like reversing to GTG is what, like 3 minutes across like Wasteland, if that. I don't know, dude. My time is so bad.
No,
this is what I mean.
3 minutes? Huh?
It's what, like a minute
Reversing
and a half? I don't know.
from Requiem to GTG is 12 and a half minutes. And
No, I didn't. You suck. How long is it? How long does that take?
Like 2.
It's what?
90 seconds. 90 seconds.
90 seconds. Okay.
You're not far off. You're not far off.
I think climbing the tower took me like 2 minutes by itself. Like
yeah,
not
like
I think
yeah. I think you're right. I think you scrap the FW all the time, especially when you have like Serenade and Requiem. Like,
and then it's one of those things that it's like, even if it's in GTG, as soon as you get the lights, you just immediately furores out, right? So like you're saving yourself the like prelude all the way back climbing in exchange for a reverse, and I think you actually make out time-wise on that. So I think like replacing your furores there is always correct. I think the only time you don't replace your furores is if it's like in spirit and you don't have Requiem, and then like you hold that because that's a nightmare run. Like this is
7 minutes for Pyra because he'll.
Oh my god!
Did Koari get the camera manipulation for this? Oh wow! Like that is okay. So. Me and Flea play AMQ. You're supposed to do the camera manipulation, and we both don't do it because it's like too hard. So to get the camera manip, to get those blocks in the right position, Koari, like fair play.
Yeah.
Why are you not speedrunning AMQ? Like, come on, this is where you should be at.
This is kind of scary because he doesn't have a fairy. He should be fine with this climb. But I think that was why he like didn't want to take as much damage, so he had as much time here, I think. But
you need to equip the hook shot, bro.
It's fine.
Yeah, 4.5 hearts is fine.
As long as you're pushing,
done with like 3 seconds left.
As long as you're pushing this block with like 16 seconds left, you're fine. I think even with 16 you end up with like 2 seconds left, but anything that's like 14, 15 I start to get scared. Oh no!
Shitbags.
Was he trying to kill the keys or was he just messing around with it? I think
he was trying to. This is the thing, like he had the keys on the block and like I swear trying to kill them like makes it worse than trying to kill them. Yeah. Just like let them hit you.
I did not think he was going to have enough time to get back up there, and then that was
good.
Had he had he not landed on the platform, he wouldn't. Like had he had to climb back up to the, he would have had to like leave the room or die. And oh man, after my own heart, that's my strat. I don't know.
Too many men after your heart at the moment, like apparently.
Okay, sure. Call me out like that. Actually, both of them are. Oh, okay. No, I understand what you mean now. I said that about.
Yeah. Because you said it about both of them. Yeah.
They're both great. I like both of them. I hate the fact that I have to race both of them. This sucks. I forgot.
Yeah, this is your group. How do you feel about this?
I'm going to 3, baby. Watch me get crushed by everyone in this group by like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The funny thing is it probably won't be 20 minutes because I genuinely have no idea how much time things take. So
that is so true. Yeah,
I lost by like yeah. Skipping this track with a bow. It actually is really nice because it saves you like a quick change needing the bow too. Oh, Koari's wild and man.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
I don't know. That felt faster. I don't know. Maybe. Question mark?
Like,
I don't know, dude.
2 minutes 16 into the seed, my hands are going to be sweaty. Like, anything that's balancing, I don't really want to do.
I mean, that is a great strat to do if that is the big chest.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's not the big chest, if it costs you time, if it's faster, but... Did Koari peek the upper maze chest when he was in the lower cage?
Yeah.
Does he know that one? Okay, then yeah, doing this is better first.
Yeah, Exodus was a good, what, like 30 seconds behind, and now he's probably
Only a handful.
10 seconds, yeah.
At least 3 time units. Oh, we need a key.
You're such an idiot.
I'm hilarious. Shut up. I think the key is in the upper maze check. Luckily, both of our runners grabbed the Volve key. Because you actually needed that.
Hmm. Oh, Exo's going this way? This is definitely slower.
Yeah. If you had a spare key and you were doing... Like, if you were going straight to the last 3 checks, this is faster. But yeah, the fact that you need to come all the way back, that's definitely a mistake, I think.
Yeah. And it's like these things that... Like, they're just going to matter. Actually, the quickest way would have been put an FW there, but we have FW in cannons. I can't even bemoan that we have FW in GTG like anymore.
Why are you doing this? Yeah, so I think both of them did the peak. Oh, Exo's going for this key too? This key
I think
feels...
it's probably similar.
Maybe he didn't peak the other one, but...
This climb is long.
This climb is super long.
But you got to get the switch with the cutscene, otherwise.
Yeah. I don't know. We're like micromanaging our criticism.
Hey, this is what's required, though. They're neck and neck.
Yeah, it's actually
highly important.
It was wild how much time Exodus like made up early, and then seems to.
Yeah, his climb was better. His Knuckles fight was better. He was only like,
oh no!
Like, didn't you?
You don't have song of time. You don't have song of time. You don't have song of time. You don't have song of time.
Climb we go.
If Exo just hovers over here, he's ahead. Oh. If he just hovered straight ahead, he was fine.
I was wondering what the fuck Koari was doing then, but like
he's trying to do the bomb
ground jumping above this, like. Yeah. Cool, great, cool. This is hard.
This is hard. What are we doing? Oh.
He's back over though.
I almost always do this check first too. I do like the highest score on check before I go to map chest most of the time. If I have hovers and hammer. Exo just took the lead off that. That's
he's taken the lead. Did he go straight here?
No, I think it was just like Koari was kind of fumbling with the bomb jump. He like tried to play Song of Time. He came in this room, then had to leave. Like he had to cross the fire again. Like this might be. Does one of them hit one cycle?
5 seconds. It's literally 5 seconds.
It's 5 seconds. Dude, that's still at least 3 time units. That's wild.
Look at this corridor. We're in the same corridor, and it's been 2 hours and this is my guess. 2 hours and 20 minutes was my guess. The bonk. The bonk is important.
You did say 2:22. I think it's going to be like a 2:23 because I think this is like 2.5 minutes. I do know this one. This is about 2.5 minutes.
No, this is just
the end of the
I don't care. Like, this is just it just feels too long.
This is like literally if one doesn't hit the one cycle and one does, that might be different.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna come down to so many small
things. messing up like Ganon, like
oh my god, you went for quick spin? Oh, what a psycho. What a psycho. I was like, he didn't equip a bottle. Does he know? Oh no!
Koari's gone flying! He's gone
Exo hit the
flying!
one cycle too. Oh, that's so
Oh
bad.
no! This is so sucky. Koari is. Koari is annoyed, but he doesn't know how close he actually is as well. Like,
yeah.
In your head, you play these scenarios where it's like, oh, it's neck and neck, and I've just thrown it by doing that. But it's like, it's never like that.
Yeah. The recovery on the one cycle was really nice. I would have
really good.
There's no way I would have hit that.
No, that takes nerves. Yeah.
Another thing I'm terrible at is emotional regulation. Terrible at that too.
As we deduced earlier today, I've known you for 3 years, and yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Exo getting through the second cycle of Ganon. I mean, like, so it sucks. I think Exo did have the 5-second advantage, and like with how clean this fight is, I don't think that fall was going to be the difference. But damn, like, this came down to such little. Like, wow, this race has been insane.
I do feel bad for Koari, like, because he played great. He really did play great, and I don't think he put a foot wrong in terms of what he did. But like I said earlier, I don't think there was enough decision making to split the two runners up in the end. Yeah. So we got to this point where like good executions meant that they finished at the same time.
Yeah, I think that these guys were like literally neck and neck. I think like the super minor things of just like going into that room without Song of Time, not realizing that you should have checked it from like the hover the first time. Even Exo like fell in shadow, he fell in fire, like he fell off the elevator in fire, like very, very minor differences the whole seed. It's like a 30-second difference. Wild.
Yeah. So 2:23.32 and what's going to be 2:24 basically flat with 3 seconds, like,
or a 3 official.
31
seconds in it.
Wow. Honestly, Koari being that close to somebody who is a considered genius of the game. Like, I know you don't get the points. I know you don't, like, it doesn't, it's an L at the end of the day, but you've got to sometimes just sit and just be like, if I lose this, I still played the best that I could have done. I think you played really well, Koari, so.
Yeah, no, I don't think he can be. I mean, he's obviously going to be disappointed, but like, you can't be disappointed in the way you played. Like, a neck and neck race down to 30 seconds, it could go either way. You can point to like a dozen different things in the seed that went one runner's way or the other. Like,
what up, Koari?
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
We are live on Speedgaming. Please do not swear.
Oh wait, is that true? I've been swearing all season.
Nah, I mean, it's like, I think it's an in-joke at this point, but like, dude, like, I know you're probably a bit disappointed, but well done. Like, you played really well.
Oh my god, I was honestly just be like, I was thinking my only saving grace was going to be if Exo did full clear GG.
Yeah.
But yeah, that being that close makes sense considering how bottleneck this seed was.
Yeah. No, like, you guys were honestly like step for step with like each other. The one, I mean, like, we can wait until Exo gets in here a little bit, but he got the K sword in his child one, I think.
Oh, he went to Dante early then.
And here is EXO. Oh, and there goes
There
EXO.
goes Echo.
He might not have been ready. I did like drag him in. Okay. Sorry.
And here's EXO. GG.
Hi, thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah, we were just saying, like, one of the big differences was actually, EXO, you got your K-Sword in your Child 1, playing, like, Serenade, getting the strength off, Child Fishing in the K-Sword in the dive spot. Koari missed that in his Child 1, so he just had to, like, before he got ZL, he had to go back Child, get the K-Sword, beat Deku, and then go get the ZL. Otherwise, like, routing, you guys were step for step, pretty much a huge majority of the seed.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Did you guys have any thoughts? I mean, the seed was kind of weird. Like, there was very little information. Our path hints weren't super helpful until the bongo one. Like,
Yeah, I was trying to decide how hard to go on the hint because I knew the last one had to be a path to bongo, and it was pretty likely to be Din's. I did check like almost every hint stone in the game. I think I had like 3 or 4 left when I got it, so I don't know where the other one was, but it must have been on like Back of Lake or Medigoron or something.
It's
So
good.
like,
It's not Medigoron. It's got to be Back of Lake at this point.
Yeah. Or Valley.
Oh yeah, Valley.
Or Valley. Yeah.
yeah.
I also didn't check the Hyrule Castle hint.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I checked both of them. Yeah.
Okay.
It was like you guys had a great kind of synergy kind of going on. Like there was quite little overlap between what you did. You both did DC at the same time, and then after that, Koari went Child, EXO you continued and you climbed up the mountain, and you kind of were like swapping places to and fro. One person in Forest Temple, and at the end it was like one person in Jabu, one person in Fire. So we kind of never had much overlapping, which made it really interesting on our behalf. And then, you know, at the end, like Koari, you were a little bit ahead going to get the light arrow hint, and then
I did that.
yeah, and then just a little bit of, I wouldn't say fumbling, but you know, just general 2 hours kind of like execution kind of things. And I think Exodus, actually, you had a bit, I was predicting you had a bit of an advantage going into Shadow Temple, and then you voided in the Shadow Temple room and kind of messed up the wind tunnel. And it was like, oh shit, like this isn't what I was expecting.
So man, I voided in a very weird way that I never voided before. So like the first like blade, I tried to slow down so that I wouldn't get hit by it and then get knocked in. But then I get hit by it anyway, and then the recoil, even though I was standing still because I was wearing the hovers, the recoil sent me backwards into the slope.
Yeah, and you got yeeted.
Yeah.
You both went into the pit in Shadow Temple this seed. So
Nice.
all right, okay, so there's 4 people in this booth at the moment. 3 of you didn't do GTG. One of us would have done GTG. That was me. Did any of you? I know you both peeked the maze and stuff, but nobody wanted to do GTG. Like, no GTG doers.
No.
I wanted to go back there like right after my progression, but I had spirit progression with the path, and then I had Jabu progression, so yeah, I just wanted to do those first. But yeah, GTG was definitely the first place I was looking at after that. But I happened to get the hint.
Yeah, I think it made sense to run out to Spirit. Like, Chuckles and I were debating, but like you had everything to full clear Spirit and like checking to see if you needed Requiem because of like the child hint, with like the key on child side.
Yeah.
I think it just made sense to like drop your Furores, go out to Spirit, and see if you could beat it and get the path and whatever. And then it's like, if ice is required, you go there then, but like I think it made sense for both of you to just do what you did with like the maze peak and bouncing.
Funny enough, I was actually gonna, with the way I was routing, because I was gonna do Spirit, then Jabu, then Fire. I was gonna do Ice after Fire.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
If
you just
I
got the
not-
Goron
if I
City hint,
not
and it was
found
like, oh well.
If I had not found the Goron City hint, and after beating Jabu, I would have gone fire and gone ice.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
honestly,
also...
that Goron City hint was a bit disappointing. Because it would have been interesting to see from a viewer perspective. From a runner perspective, it was great to know where you were going. But from a runner perspective, from a viewer perspective, it would have been nice to be like, okay, what's the decision making going to be here? Because you both did fire Jabu in alternate orders. It would have been like, okay, I bet Exodus probably would have cleared. I don't know, like maybe Koari, you would have just cleared fire anyway, and then Exo, you were in Jabu, so maybe you would have done like, I don't know, like child checks or something. I don't know, like.
Yeah, I was definitely glad to see the hint, but yeah, I definitely understand it making it less interesting to watch.
Yeah.
To be fair though, like you guys were so close, like going through like the light arrow hint, climbing fire, even like the fight was insane. I think you guys like traded lead 3 times in the last 10-15 minutes of the seed. Like it was wild.
Yeah, I watched.
You were 5 seconds apart, FWing into the corridor.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So it was a good watch. It was just a. And I was saying, like you always say to yourself when you mess up the Ganondorf fight, like that's going to cost me the race, and like it never really happens. But it was like it was a shame the race was this close. That actually, like that might have been a turning point in the final standings of this.
I was impressed you one cycled after you get knocked because I tilt like a. I tilt so hard, like I cannot recover that, and the fact that you like still one cycled, I was like, it's still in this, like it's still playing. That's great. So,
I mean, I was just holding out on that hope.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a great race to watch, to commentate. So.
We said before that like we thought Koari, one of your like surprise skill sets is like your micro execution and like your ability to do like, you know, small kind of tricks quickly. And you showed us like zero cycle Ganondorf, and you did box skip, and you defeated the green Poe really quickly. Like there were some things that you did that's like, you know, what would be expected of like a top 16 runner, and you know, you're here as a, you know, an alternate, shall we say, and like, yeah, you were great, like in your execution.
A little disappointed about my box skip since I failed it the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, it was like a really, really fun race to watch, to commentate. I don't know if you guys have any last comments or things you want to throw out about the seed in general, the race,
Why couldn't you have just said bottom of the well?
Yeah, I mean, that's actually funny because like we were talking about, like you had everything. There was nothing like really horrible that he could have said. I guess like strength 3 was found. Like you wouldn't have needed long shot for anything. So yeah, just having a fun fire.
Yeah, the only thing was the sun, I guess, in Hylia. That was the only one I was worried about.
Oh yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are Goron.
Koari peaked it early, but I guess yeah, you didn't have that info, so. But,
Oh yeah.
No, it was a pleasure watching you guys today. So
Yeah, thank you for commentating and restreaming.
Thank you.
Yeah, it
And,
was really good.
And also, I
Sure.
can't wait to get my ass kicked tomorrow by Say.
Yeah, you got
oh, yeah.
you got a tricky group with Exo and Say, and of course Pyra has been taking a bunch of notes on everything. So GG's, well done.
Yeah, I was already unhappy being in this group because it's scary, and watching this made it scarier. So. Yeah, shout outs. Oh, I was gonna.
Yeah, like you go, you do,
Right,
you do, you do you.
Whatever. Shout outs to our runners. Go give them a follow for giving us a great show today. Koari Dude and exodus122. Thank you to our trackers, Lady Draco, Warren Traveler, and Virgil Dante. I am Pyra2366. With me is Chuckles with some other number at the end of his name.
Oh, shut up.
Being our commentator.
You know what my number is? My number is 2 and 0 in groups. There we
He
go.
mentioned
That's
this
it.
6 times. He mentioned
That's
this
the
6
one.
times, guys. It was a nightmare.
No, it's been great. It's been really good watching you guys. I think it's been a great tournament so far. I don't know if apparently there's a Super Mario Odyssey bingo tournament that was supposed to start at 9:30 UK time. I don't know whether that is still going on, but there is a link to the past tournament that's going to be starting later this evening. So go and watch that on Speedgaming. But other than that, we're done. Let's go and enjoy our Fridays. Yes.
Thanks, everyone. Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Press the button, Mira. Go. 4-star.